What's going on with you boys? It's your boy, I'm DamarrGoCrzy, or DamarrGoCrzy. And we got a special one right here. This video is kind of special, man. You know, a lot of things get opened up in this video, per se. So stay tuned. But you know, you guys know the ritual. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, be notified when I go live or, you know, when I drop a video. And comment down below. Love to hear y'all boys' feedback. You already know. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this video, man. Fair warning. A lot of words get thrown around. One word in particular. Let's get it. Let's stop with the delay. Let's get into this thing.
Okay, we got an interesting topic today. Black YouTube has a problem. The problem is we keep on saying it has a problem. Lock me in.
It do have a
Recently,
problem,
it's been
bro.
a big trend to say that black YouTube, or just black people in general, have a big problem. Multiple creators on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, just all across the media world have been saying it for basically the past year. One of the creators being me, I'm not gonna lie. To the point where it became a big trend a couple months ago. And what these videos were referring to is something I call degenerate content, aka
Yes.
20v1, smasher passes. Some may say the balloon pop content, but I actually like that. I'm pretty sure that's just, you know, that's fine. I don't care about that. But basically, this kind of junk of content is a trend that's kind of taken over black media, just the whole internet as of late.
That's
the
all
videos
niggas
where,
be posting.
I'm gonna just keep it real. It's just pure niggatry going on. Ass shaking, money spreading, dick sucking, henny drinking, nigga moments. It's just pure and utter BS. Stereotypical BS that's just being filmed to make profit by other black creators. And let me tell you right now, I do not condone this type of content at all. It is utter bullshit. But here's where the problem lies. Most of the internet is calling this type of content black YouTube, which this is a part of black YouTube, but it is not black YouTube. This is degenerate content. And every single race on the planet makes degenerate content. But no other race calls this type of content their content. If you don't get what I'm trying to say, let me just break it down. White girls have been very popular for being the face of OnlyFans. But white people do not call this white content or white YouTube, whatever you want to say. You get the point. Why do we call this black YouTube? This is not black YouTube. I'm black YouTube. Orleezy's black YouTube. Corey Kenshin is black YouTube. Hassanat's black YouTube. Every single black creator on this platform is black YouTube. Not just money hungry, degenerate subsection that people are calling black YouTube. Why are we calling this that? And this whole trend was started by my boy Cameron.
To be honest with you, dog, I think the reason why we call it black YouTube, because most of the videos that you see of 20v1s, smash or pass, balloon popping, all that stuff has the one face of the race. And that one face is literally black people. Now, if you don't get what I just said, pretty much whenever you see those types of videos, you just see black people. You see a black person narrating it. You see a black judge. You see black contestants, but you may see mixed females. You get it? So pretty much the main faces you be seeing are black. So that's why I figure we call it black YouTube, because they're mainly black. And the most absurd stuff be happening in it. And you know, niggas are known to be niggas. So black YouTube.
Send hate to Cameron. He didn't know what he was doing. He didn't realize that this was going to get this big. This is not his fault. But it was started by him. And every single black creator on this platform, including myself, took black YouTube and ran with it and just put it on all of our titles, and we basically started a trend of shaming black YouTube, but it's really just degenerate black content. Now I've taken the liberty of taking my video down because I feel like it's false information. I'm not trying to call out anybody else for having these videos up. You do what you want to do, whatever. The reason why I'm bringing this topic up is because I watched this video the other day on stream.
Also, if you don't know, there is most definitely a difference between black people and niggas. All right? Now, when I say black people, I'm talking about people like me. You feel me? When I say niggas, we talk about them young niggas, them old niggas, them niggas who just be niggas. You feel me?
Called There Is No Black YouTube. And in this video by this creator, all of this is on the screen, highlighted it. Shout out to him. I forgot your name. But look, go watch this video. This is an amazing video.
This nigga named Pete.
It's worth every single minute of your time. But during this video, it kind of woke me up to the fact that I was a part of a bigger problem than just black YouTube. Because in this video, he explained how black YouTube isn't a thing, it's just degenerate content. The same concept I just explained to you. He also did a deep dive on how this degenerate content is bad for our race and how it's just disgusting. But he also called out YouTubers like me for incorrectly classifying and categorizing this type of content from just degenerate content to black YouTube. And inherently, every single YouTuber that made videos about black YouTube were also mindlessly bringing down our race too. Because here's the thing. For some reason, we as black people have a problem where we like to hate on our
No. You kind of threw me off here. No, just no.
We like to talk about our own race, categorize all black
you
people
threw me
into
off, man.
one being, and push it out into the media.
Yeah,
and we say
I
we're
had a
doing it
glitch
because
on
we
that.
want to spark
You
change,
threw
and
me
some
off.
people are. But other people, and I'm gonna just keep it real, I feel like, including myself at sometimes, do it to get money. And yeah, we hope that our videos do make a difference and we see some change. But in all reality, Cameron already made the video. Max already made the video. A lot of other people already made the video. Why would you make a video be saying the same things everybody else is saying? I'm really talking to me because I don't know why I did this. Cameron's video was cool, called out an issue, whatever. He shouldn't have said it was black YouTube, but the rest of us didn't really need to make this video. We made it because we saw it doing well and we were trying to get money, and we didn't mind. This is an issue because it makes our race look bad to everybody else on the outside. I got another video talking about black people as a community. I'm gonna keep that up because I was the first one to talk about the issue, but I might actually take that down, and I'm gonna tell you why later. We as black people don't often realize it, but to other races that don't interact with black people often, American black people, let me make sure I say that correctly, are looked at very crazy.
Differently.
A lot of people who don't interact with black people
Crazily and differently.
dangerous, aggressive, hypersexual, gang affiliated, ratchet people that eat fried chicken all the time. I'm not trying to be stereotypical or racist or funny by saying that. Some people, a good amount of people actually.
Some people call Messi or Ronaldo. Nah, it's this guy. What's funny about that statement, about that chicken statement, dog? Is tell me why I was at work, finna grab lunch with some of my coworkers. It's an every once in a while thing where we go grab lunch. It's not like an everyday thing. It's about an every other couple of weeks type ordeal. Just one day every other couple of weeks. Tell me why. The first thing this man had, white guy by the way, not saying his race has to do anything with it, but I'm just saying. Tell me why the first thing this man recommends for food is some KFC. Out of about 7 to 8 different spots we could have went to, the first thing he said was KFC. I don't know. I don't know.
You do think that
we gonna rock
with black. And the reason why they think that is because that's what they see on social media oftentimes. They see it all across the internet, and a lot of us black people just kind of, you feel me, laugh it off or whatever because we know that's not the actual truth. But you gotta think about it. If you don't interact with black people on the daily, when you see a black person, they got dreads, they walking with like 3 of their boys, they ain't got no smiles on their face, you might think they're thugs.
Facts. That is facts. And shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. I like you, man. That's a bad photo right there. That's a bad still image right there. It does not matter what your skin color is. At the end of the day, we all bleed red. All right. Underneath the color is all pink to reddish flesh. We're all the exact same underneath. Just someone may have a little bit more wealth than the less fortunate. But it's just, what the freak? Who's trying to break in my room? Good God. But pretty much, man. That just threw me all the way off. Pretty much, it's to the point where how can I say this without being, being one of those types of people? Pretty much, it gets to a point where you gotta blame somebody. You gotta blame somebody. And pretty much, the blame gets thrown around, things get twisted and all this other crap. And it's just, it's I don't know. Come to Russia will be kind to me. Everyone will help if needed. You see, and that I will most definitely, take that into consideration. But when I say people gotta blame somebody, I'm not just talking about individual folks. Because there's stereotypes of everything. Not even when it comes down to people, when it comes down to everything. So, to my knowledge, not throwing no shade on nobody, no place, no country, no individual. Individual, I forget that word. Not throwing shade on anybody, pretty much. But what I have heard is Russia ain't that place. You don't want to get caught there. It's from what I heard. But that's stereotype. Because I've never been. Which means I cannot hate on nothing if I've never experienced anything. And that's where stereotypes get thrown around. Let's get back to Black YouTube. All right, let's get back to Black YouTube, man. Let's get back here.
Because
let's get back focused.
We do show different sides.
I'm gonna end up saying some stuff
media,
that I basically regret. My goddamn webcam was tweaking.
Ratchet, stereotypical shit is usually what gets plays and clicks and views. So, like for instance, when the old white couple see a group of black people in their suburban sheltered neighborhood, they're probably gonna get scared, make racist stereotypes against us because all they see in the media is degenerate stuff about us, not the good stuff. And while I'm not trying to make excuses for other races, right? I mean, if you do your research, you will see that. You feel me? I'm black and I'm not a young nigga. I ain't a YN and
for sure. For sure.
Streets told us blickies with shiesties and all. You feel me? I'm a regular guy. But not everybody sees that, and us pulling each other out and categorizing us as this degenerate people when we're really not is backhandedly making our public image look way worse. Because no other race does this as much as black people for some reason. And maybe I'm lying, maybe I don't know. Maybe because I'm black, I'm biased, but I don't really see many other races categorizing their whole race with degenerate content. Like I said before, the biggest OnlyFans content creators are usually white girls. But you don't see nobody on the internet calling OnlyFans white girl content. I don't know if a lot of y'all remember this, but Rice Gum was like the most popular Asian content creator for years back in the 2010s. You don't see Asian people calling what Rice Gum was doing Asian content. Why were we calling Black YouTube this degenerate content? It makes no sense. But again, I feel like we don't just do this with social media.
We're never finna get through this video, how much I've already paused it. But like I said, I'm guessing it's just the majority of faces that people see in those videos. That's all I gotta say.
Media. Some people do this with movies and TV shows too. For y'all to get a better understanding of what I'm trying to talk about. A big inspiration of me making this video is because I seen this clip of Dr. Umar. I know. Please just bear with me. Hear me out at least. But I seen him on TikTok talking about this concept, and I'm gonna just keep it real. He was spitting. I ain't gonna hold you. He's low-key talking this shit.
Here's my issue with black in the media. We are the only people in modern history who participated in the extermination of our own public image. Black women literally participate in the extermination of their own public image through the reality shows, the drama shows, the gangster rap. Everything the world thinks about black women, you guys are literally dramatizing it to the world for money. Black men, all the gangster rapping, and all the negative images we project about ourselves through the media. We are literally confirming people's opinions and stereotypes about African people. So when the police pull you over and blow your brains out, and he goes to court, he gonna get off. You know why? Because all the jurors saw the gangster rap videos. They saw the reality shows. They saw the dramas in the movies and the sitcoms. And guess what? Most of white America don't come into daily contact with black people. So the opinions they form about us is based off of what they see on TV. Now you and I know that's not us, but they don't. And so we are literally being paid to destroy our own reputation in front of the world. If it's negative, I don't support it. And when I hear about 50 Cent starting his own thing, and Tyler Perry got his, and Oprah, and now Cat Williams, here's my question to all of them. When are y'all going to give us some racially empowering, culturally progressive content? Are we just going to get another Power? We just going to get another Raising Canaan? And I'm so sick and tired of Medea again. Where's the movie on Ida B. Well? Where's the movie on the Black Liberation Army? Where's the movie on the Haitian Revolution? Where's the movie on the African independence struggles? Where's the movie on Igbo landing? Where's the movie on all these great epics of African history? No. You just want to keep on playing that same playbook. Promiscuous women, violent men. Promiscuous women, violent men.
I can say whatever you want, Mr. Umar. One thing y'all can't say is he ain't speaking a little bit truth right here. Now look, I personally do love my Snow Bunnies queens first though, always, but I'm from Nashville. I have dabbled with the Snow Bunnies occasionally. Not finna sit here and lie to y'all.
I beg your pardon?
I really just said that to say that has no correlation with what I was saying. Let's get to it. Everything he said is true. I'm gonna keep it real. Rap music, let's keep it real. Back in the 90s, going into the 2000s, all they was talking about money, drugs, women. Now we're getting a little bit better. We're talking about more, you feel me, diverse stuff. Why can't we talk about, yo, you made it out the struggle? Why can't we talk about, yo, we doing good? Why can't we talk about some filing our taxes? Why can't we talk about, you feel me, investing in bank? Why can't we talk about positivity? Why is rap music always negative? That's been always my thing about it. Why is it so negative? And most of the time when we listen to rap nowadays, we don't even listen to the lyrics because it's the same thing. We all know it's the same thing. We're just there for the beat. But here's the thing that y'all don't understand. When you keep on hearing something over and over again, eventually it will stick into your brain. So you keep on hearing extended clips, 30 with the mag, I love my chopper and my chopper love me, shit like that, right? It's going to stick in your brain, and now all of a sudden when you turn 18, you want to get straps and shit. Now all of a sudden somebody try you start pulling up the strap right there. You come from a suburban gated community. Why do you have a strap on you, bro? You don't have op. And it happens with other things too. Maybe you've never had any interest in any type of drug whatsoever. You see all the rappers smoking, popping perks, they talking about it, yo, it numbs my pain. You go through a little heartbreak
and not because of this video, but because of certain stuff. That's why I stay away from this side of social media. Because things get wicked.
In high school, what's available? What can I go down the street and buy? Gas. And look, I'm Jamaican, so I have my opinions on gas. The gas we have here in America is just drugs. The gas we had in Jamaica is different. You hear Jamaicans talking about weed, the weed they have is different. So I don't want to, you feel me? I don't want to hear nothing about that. But the gas you're talking about here, it got perp, it got stuff, it had chemicals. That is drugs. That is not good for you. So now you smoking, or you getting them carts, but you don't know what's in them carts. Them carts are horrible for you, giving you cancer and all that. Now you a cart fiend, puffing the carts all day in your room, listening to Juice WRLD talk about how he popped pills. Juice WRLD died from popping pills, and rest in peace his soul. But a lot of the time, people who do drugs heavily, that is their fate, early death from drugs. Why are we promoting that? But again, you keep on hearing it in your head. Now you want to try it. Now you want to try it. Don't get me started with the bitches and the hoes. You hear all of that from rap music as a guy. You start wanting bitches and hoes all the time. And I'm saying bitches for a reason. I don't call women bitches at all. Rappers call women bitches all the time. So now you keep on hearing that. Yo, I want to call this girl a bitch. She ain't no bitch, bro. She's not no bitch. She is a woman.
I'm being for real. I've said it one time to a female. Not in person, but on text. And when I tell you, dog, I'll go back and look at it, and that is the most disrespectful, downgrading thing you could ever say to a person, let alone a female. So after that point on, dog, it's just you learn, you forget, and you forgive. You know, the order's mixed up. You know, you learn, you forgive, and then you forget. But I mean, it's because this happened a very long time ago, but it's always stuck with me, and I will never forgive myself for, you know, like doing that, because it's downgrading. You feel me? It makes me feel like I'm not human. You feel me? To call someone, you know, you feel me? Because it's like, that's just, you know, downright disrespectful, in my opinion. You feel me? So I do not encourage it. I do not say it. My content that comes from me, that comes from my voice, shall always be positive. No vulgar language besides nigga. And other than that, I mean, it's pure positivity coming from my vocal cords. You feel me?
But now as a guy, you could be a lover boy or whatever. But now you want to go and get hoes just because you hear it in the songs. I'm a victim of that too, I'm not gonna lie. And this music also makes you devalue the women. That's also a bad thing. And all of those things stick with you and make you become a more degenerate man. And I haven't even gotten to the women's side of things. We got this whole big trend of all of these women artists shaking their ass, talking about money, talking about dick and balls, and how they love sucking it so much and eating the gooch and whatever. And now we got a whole pandemic of freaky women. Now let me make something specific.
She a fan. She a fan.
I don't believe you should call a woman a bitch. But at the same time, a good woman and a hoe or a whore is two different things. If you're giving your body out to everybody, you are a whore, and I will continue to say that. But I'm gonna keep it P on both sides. As a man, if you're giving yourself out to everybody, you're a whore too. A whore goes both ways. I don't want backlash from the women talking about, oh, why are you calling us whores? I'll call a man a whore too. Men are whores too. Just try to get that out the way. That being said, though, now a lot of women are becoming whores. They're trying to date guys. They're trying to do it the right way. Now they got their heart broken. F that. Now I want to become a whore. I want to pop my pussy and go outside and twerk and all of that. This is what music does to you. It is not just doing it to the black community. It's doing it to everybody. But the people who are making this type of music is black people. So who gets roped into this whole stereotype? You guessed it, black people. Even though we're not the only ones doing these things, especially the popping drugs and being a whore. Everybody is becoming whores nowadays. That's just how it is. Not just black people, every single race. And everybody is doing drugs nowadays. That's just how it is. Those are not good things, but that's just how society is going. And let me not just say everybody. Not everybody's doing it. But a lot more people are doing it nowadays than they used to. And that's just because of the music, the content, and everything we're consuming. Everything you see goes into your brain, and even if it doesn't stick immediately, it will stay there. And when that happens, you look back at who's making that content that makes you think that way, and oftentimes it's these black rappers and musicians or these black celebrities putting this content out into the world. Why, as black people, are we not highlighting more positive things? The ratchet, shaking ass stereotype is not just black women. Some black women do it, but majority do not. Most black men aren't YNs that carry straps with them every single time. No lesbian.
Right, this nigga's just speaking facts, bro. I mean,
for black men, especially ones that have
all you can do is
both
just
of
listen.
These things are not okay.
These are just
not
facts.
Black people, and we need to put a stop to these stereotypes. All of this makes a question arise. Where did all of this come from? Now look, I'm gonna be careful with what I say. Everything I heard it from TikTok. All right. Rumor has it back in the '80s, the CIA started a group called NWA. If you don't know what that group is, it's niggas with attitude. It is one of the most iconic hip-hop groups of all time. It's really the group that started gangster rap. Now, you might be asking, why did the CIA put this group together? Why did they care about rap music? Well, they don't care about rap music at all. They allegedly wanted to see the downfall of black people. Now, let me tell you why I say that. The reason why they were so popular is because they were so vulgar, blunt, and different. Rumor has it, you can do the research for this, the CIA encouraged this group to talk about guns, women, drugs, and just degenerate stuff. And to also just have a persona of thugs who sold drugs. And they named this group Niggas with Attitude because they wanted to make it black center. Now again, this is all allegation, but again, you can do the research. This is public information. I'm just keeping it real. Why do you think the CIA would want to do that? I can make your own assumptions with that, but it's very obvious. It feels like the higher ups and the peoples and the labels and all of that don't want there to be a good image of black people.
See, I believe what I believe, but
maybe it has to do with, oh yeah, segregation was only like 50 to 60 years ago. A lot of the people who grew up during the segregation times are still alive, aka
Facts.
a lot of racist people who seen the racist foundations are still alive, especially back in the 80s. Why do you think they made a group like that? Because they wanted to put a negative image out. You'll get what I'm trying to say. So I'll say all of that to say, I find it hard to believe that process just ended with NWA, and I firmly believe that process keeps on going. So I say all of that to say, watch the content that you consume, be mindful of the content that you consume, and also be mindful of the music you're listening to, because you never know how it will influence you and what stereotypes it's trying to bring out of you. Because I'm gonna just tell you, to any other race that's watching this video, most black people aren't thugs even if they live in the hood. Most black women aren't ratchet even if they live in the hood. The hood is just a place where you live. It's not a stereotype, is not a personality type, and just because you're from the hood, it doesn't mean you're a degenerate person. These black people from the hood are just degenerate people from poverty. That's all it is. So stop classifying degenerate content as black content, because it's not. Everybody in every single race makes degenerate content. It's just no other race puts it on a pedestal like black people do for whatever reason, even though we're not degenerate people. And if we are, then every single other race is degenerates right along with us, even our African brethren. Keep that in mind. Appreciate y'all for watching. Talk more about topics like
Shout out to my boy, man. Shout out to my boy.